Everybody, welcome back to another recap of White Roots, aka the Handmaid's Girl. Here with Jade and XD. We have made it to the season finale.
Oh my god.
It was a lot of, goops and gags and, wig snatching and taint dragging. It was a lot goings on with the goings on and the goings on. People were brought back that ain't never been brought back before. It was
People died who ain't never died before.
Yes. I do want to say and start out, Elizabeth Scientologist can direct a motherfucking episode.
Let me tell you how that bitch got a vision, okay? And a carry through. I fuck with it. And I stopped for a second. I said, don't drink the Kool-Aid, Jade. But no, never. Yeah. Let's be very clear.
Okay.
Never. First of all, I'm on their no-fly list. I'm pretty sure. But I said I need to stop and reevaluate. Like, why is this bitch in this shit? Like, I feel like you have to have too much sense to direct an episode like this. You know what I'm saying? Direct several seasons. Like, how are you drinking this Kool-Aid? And I was just curious for like 5 seconds, not about that, but about how she's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yes, because in Mad Men, she's very different, very good, but very different. I didn't think it was going, so back, COS in that particular moment makes sense to me. But here, it's very conflicted because it's like, how you in that and then doing this?
And exactly. It's like, it's such a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? This is purely paywall content.
Well, this is the first 15 minutes going on.
Oh, well, never mind.
I'll tell you when the 15 minutes is up.
Remind me.
You can tell it.
It's about her
Write
own
it down.
Okay.
Write it down. I'm going to let you write it down. Mm-hmm. We need to keep Post-its. Well, I have Post-its next to me today.
I keep them because my memory is poor. But anyway,
she's giving us great perspective shots throughout this episode.
Baby, because it starts off like a horror movie.
Yes.
Ooh, the gray tint. Yes. It was just like a slight hue, and just the way that they did the cinematography and panned the streets, the way that they had the eerie feeling. It was like, I don't know what is going to happen, but I feel something is happening.
Yeah, like I wanted to know if they did a lot of one take type of things because of how fluid the shots were. Like in the beginning, like when it went past her while she was in the garden or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to know what I want to know what the purpose of the garden is.
Her garden?
I
think it's her place of peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything else is motherfucking chaos. it's motherfucking chaos and negativity, and it's only getting worse. And I think the garden is that for her. And I think one of the biggest disruptions of peace was in the last episode or the one before that, where she started tearing up the garden when she talked to Commander Get Out on the phone, and he was like, it's never going to happen. And then she started. So I just feel like maybe that might be that. I don't think it's anything deeper.
True. Well, we open with June getting a package, and she done got a bulletproof vest from Amazon, which is wild. So, I listen. I went on a search for one. I don't know if I trust it from Amazon. You gotta get it from a MAGA site.
I won't.
Listen, how they the one? Well, I don't know.
Shoot me dead, bury me loose, nigga, before I fucking purchase from a goddamn MAGA site.
I'm just saying,
knowingly.
They seem to know what's up and up. And firearms.
Woo! I see which ones are the MAGA with $898 God damn. But it's breathable, soft shell. Wait,
There's an episode.
They got one for 4 stars with only 134 reviews. 37.75. Won't be purchasing that one. But then there's 4.5 stars, 1,700 reviews for $36.99. Oh, America! Where do we live? It's not
there's
funny.
an episode of this show called States of Undressed, and they had I think I made you watch it a couple times. It's with Haley Benton Gates, and so basically, like, she discovers like fashion throughout the world and like the political stuff attached to it. So one of the episodes, she went to a gun fashion show, kind of, in like Independence, Ohio. So it was at like Aramida, and so it was like a whole bunch of people like with booths and stuff, and they had like firearms, different type of ammo for your choosing, but they had like different accessories for the women folk or the men folk. They had then they had like a runway fashion show of like all the things, like a good leather strap for your AK. You know, they had like bulletproof things and vests and stuff. It was so wild. I'm like, America has a problem.
Yo, it is not funny, but we can only find the humor and the awful here at this show. So like you said, she trying this on mixed Ben Affleck. He come in and how's it feel? He tightened her up, you know what I'm saying? Helping her. And it's clearly some sort of foreshadowing, right? They keep showing June in these scenes in front of windows, which you know what I thought was getting ready to happen, but I said, nah, too easy, I think. But they're like,
John Wilkes Booth.
Right. Right. She at the theater. And, you know, you can see how uneasy mixed Ben Affleck is, but he's trying to be supportive in this because she's going to do a prayer at another service.
Right. So here's my thing when I got to this part. I'm like,
nah, it's her fault.
I get it. Yeah, it's her fault, and she needs to pay respect. But also, I don't know if I want her at my loved one's thing. Mama is a target.
Keep that bitch away. What is she got to say?
Not only is she a target, Mama is a broken mirror. Whatever symbol of bad luck, a crack in the street that you stepped on. You know, she's every moment of bad luck. Yeah,
I'd have to be, she's got negative energy. Cover your heads where she comes around. Yes. So, meanwhile, back in Silicon Gilead, I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening?
What was that building?
Right. I was like, what is going on? What is this? So, Silicon Gilead, all the commanders are having a link up, you know, and they marching through, and Spicy White pulls Get Out to the side. He's like, bust it. Leave her alone, man. You got to, like, that lady she is not your enemy, and she is not your target. You know what I'm saying? Let her be. And Commander Get Out is like, no.
Nah, this is war.
Because you're right. And he's like, she's fighting for her child. He's like, but she's fighting. And what happens when you fight? He's like, things get bloody. So he's like, she's not your target. She's just not it. And that's where you see the tension starting to build up between the two of them. Meanwhile, back in the 17th century, another part of Gilead. What the fuck?
Yeah, which is so weird. It's like Silicon Gilead and then like the Crusades.
What is happening right now?
Like the Magna Carta is on the wall. Like it is just, there is like disease and famine in the land, literally.
Back in the Sound of Music, the handmaids are scrubbing the same spot on the floor. Can I just tell you that is a peeve of mine and TV when people be cleaning and they clean the same motherfucking spot? I will never, if you ever see me write anything, you will never see anybody cleaning in my shit in one spot, because that is stupid and I hate it. And I don't care what the cinematography rules are, and I don't know what they are, but I don't care because it's dumb. So anyway, they're all scrubbing, and Janine, LOL, decides she's going to lead a sing-along. Ain't nobody around, so she's like, soon I will be done. I'm A-U-N-T-I, nigga free.
And everybody joins in.
Yeah, they're like, let's go.
Because as they all chanted F and F, Auntie TT Lydia overhears and is amused.
Okay, so y'all know, really they were singing Annie's Hard Knock Life, but y'all know how, y'all know, did you ever see that meme where it was like, this is gonna be me as the auntie, and it's the auntie on the stairs while all the young girls is getting hyped down below, and they all there like, F-F-R-E-E, fuck, and then the auntie's on the stairs and her body like, yeah. So, that was TT Lydia at the stairs when she heard them sing. She was like, that's why I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheat. Then she had to tighten up and walk in so that, you know, she could set the example or whatever. She came in, she was like, there's nothing wrong with enjoying your labor. That's what God said. But let's sing something a little bit more appropriate. Yes? No? And so, you know, I don't know what this glimmer of joy inside of Gilead is supposed to be painting, but
like everybody's like, they killed that one man and everything is like he was Eveline. Like,
right.
Can you feel a brand
at the end of the Disney movies when the squirrels start coming out and the birds start chirping and shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't know.
Because the true evil one is still there. So, after TT Lydia was like, you know, singing more appropriate song, Auntie Hater Bitch comes back. Now, remember, TT Hater Bitch is the one that demoted TT Lydia when Janine and Esther went AWOL.
It's always a bitch who got a shit in the turkey. I'm just, you know, always.
I can't wait for y'all. Thanksgiving is wild.
Thanksgiving content coming.
So, you know, she tells TT Lydia, hey, you know, your girl Janine can't be, you know, down here forever. I get you trying to protect her, but it's definitely showing favoritism.
Yeah, fuck all that.
So you gotta like put her with a family, or we about to ship her out. And you know what that means.
She going to the colonies. So figure it out. She said, tell her to get right or get left. Find a place for her before we find a place for her. So, you know, Lydia don't like that. But she, Meanwhile, Mrs. Putnam is dress shopping. Shopping? I don't know how this works.
I think they were just dressing her at this point.
Yeah, in a nightie. Because that wasn't a wedding dress.
Yeah, that was I don't know, a Mary Tyler Moore uniform. I don't know. That was
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
But also, I was like, with a snip and a tuck, this could.
Yeah, like so. Let me tell you, the colors,
wives got the color palette for your girl.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, you know, minus, you know, even the recovery purple that they got, the color choices.
I'm loving the jewel tones. I'm loving the jewel tones across the board. It's like the red is redding, the teal and green is greening. I am outside of the Marthas because I didn't do them too right. I'm loving the jewel tones. But she had a sateen wedding dress. It was kind of this like I don't know, light sage, not even sagey.
It was very Gigi. What Gigi Good wore, that pantsuit.
It
in
was
the first
very that.
episode of...
It wasn't like a robin's egg blue. It was like a mix of a bluish greenish. It's very pretty. It was very pretty color.
Seafoam green.
Seafoam
That's what it
green.
was.
Thank you. That's exactly what it was. If for whatever god awful reason you want more Jade and XD, make sure you subscribe to us on Patreon.